Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and I have a fantastic show for you today. We're talking about a fashion show that is benefiting a wonderful organization. We're going to check in with a medicine shop and talk about National Drug Take-Back Day. And right now, we're going to talk a little bit about a new franchise here in Wisconsin called College HUNKS, Hauling Junk and Moving. Love supporting local businesses. And joining me today is Scarlett Dornbrook and Noelle Brusky. And thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So glad to have you.
Thanks.
So we've got a lot to cover, but first let's let folks know a little bit about this business. So the full name is College HUNKS, Hauling Junk and Moving. Kind of a mouthful, but
it is a mouthful.
Says it all, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. Do you want to start?
So College HUNKS we are a full service moving and junk removal company. It's a franchise. We started in 2005 and we were the first franchise here in Wisconsin. We're actually getting ready to enter our 12th month, and it just has amazing core values that kind of drew us in to the culture. It's building leaders, creating a fun, enthusiastic environment, always branding, and to listen, fulfill, and delight. And it's very eco-friendly. Last year, nationally, we were at 60% of recycling on the junk removal side, and we are now at 70%. So we're really excited about that, being eco-friendly, keeping it green, finding life.
That's wonderful. Well, and that's really important when you go to work with a company that they have values that match your own, and that you're able to help them, just advance some of those values as well. 70%, that's a really incredible number for recycling, because there's so much, I'm sure, that comes out of a home when you get down to it.
Yes.
So that's really special.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's kind of get into the services area of what you do.
Sure. So we're a full service moving and junk removal company, and a lot of times when people are moving, they often purge with their moves. So it's somewhat of a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
We offer the junk removal end of things, and we also offer general labor, move labor, and full service moving, and that goes with packing.
Oh, wow. And that's a really good point, because, I think of moving as, okay, you got to get rid of the junk first before the movers will really come in and help out. But they kind of go hand in hand, because you're kind of making those piles, right? This one moves, this one's junk, this one, all in the same
Right. And oftentimes before somebody's listing their home, they have to stage their home.
Sure.
And we all have too much junk.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's true.
We do.
Yeah.
And it's really not junk. A lot of that is donatables. And we work with a lot of nonprofits and donation centers to give those items a second home.
That's really nice. So as far as donating, let's talk a little bit more about that. So when you go to a home and get to work, you've got your donations and you've got your junk. And tell us kind of about the final, what happens? Where do they go?
So it kind of goes back to the warehouse, and we sort out. So we sort out our metal, and then we sort out the donatables, and then we take them to where they need to go, obviously. So the donation, as far as donations, we're in partnership with Goodwill. We also work a little bit with other donation places, as far as Habitat for Humanity, Salvation Army, local nonprofits, just wherever we can find, use for the items.
A new home for those items.
The goal is to keep those things out of the landfill.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
anybody that could use the junk that we pick up, we're willing to work with. Nonprofits are great. A lot of nonprofits out there that want to help women in need or victims of domestic violence. Those are just a couple places that we like to work with. The Habitat Restore is amazing. They're not far from our office. We do a lot of drop-offs there. Goodwill, we're on their website. They don't do pickups, so they recommend us.
Yeah.
And
St.
Vinny's, there's all kinds of places out there that are great to work with.
So real quick, we've got to go, but are you hiring, and are they really hunks? How does that work?
Well, HUNKS is subjective, but it is an acronym. It stands for Honest, Uniform, Nice, Knowledgeable Services.
Oh, good.
So those core values that we incorporate in these guys, they live by, and that's the great thing about us.
Well, that was fun chatting with you guys a little bit
Yeah.
and sharing your story. So thanks so much for being here. This is Scarlett Dornbrook and Noelle Bresky with
Yeah,
College
thank
Hunks.
you.
Thank you.
College Junk and Moving. Nice to see you guys.
Thanks.
We'll be back. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up after the break, so stick around.